AirPods Pro 3 are finally here, and they have some really incredible new features and updates, along with some downsides that Apple conveniently did not mention. So in this video, let's talk about who should actually upgrade, say if you have older generations of regular AirPods or AirPods Pro, and who should just wait for later. Now, leading up to this Apple event, we had a bunch of leaks and rumors, and I'm so glad that many of these were wrong. The first thing that Apple wanted to talk about is the redesigned venting that is much more sophisticated and actually improves the soundstage. AirPods Pro 2 already had great soundstage and spatial audio, but it is getting even better. The next upgrade is active noise cancellation, and I am so happy and really impressed with this. We had leaks that it was not going to change, but thankfully Apple improved a ton of internals that they didn't even mention at the event. The noise cancellation is up to 2 times better than AirPods Pro 2 and 4 times better than the original AirPods Pro. Now, I recently have started to just use AirPods Pro 2 on flights instead of bringing my AirPods Max because the Pros 2 works so well, and now with the AirPods Pro 3, I'm guessing that this is gonna be even better than the AirPods Max while fitting in your pocket. And the crazy thing is, Apple literally said this is the world's best active noise cancellation in an earbud. They typically will not make those kind of statements unless they are true, so it is going to be insane. Now, part of this is because of new microphones inside of the AirPods Pro 3. This is also making the transparency mode even better in what Apple calls next gen transparency. And that is very impressive because AirPods Pro 2 already had the best transparency. It sounded amazing. I think the only thing could be improved is how your own voice sounds. And I think that is what is getting better. So that is crazy. Now, the next thing we should talk about is the sound quality. Some people said it's not gonna get better. Well, they were wrong because the sound quality is better. Now, Apple didn't make a big deal about this at the event, but looking deeper into it, not only do we have new amplifiers for the AirPods Pro 2, but new transducers, or the actual speaker that is inside of there, that has also been improved. And along with the new venting design, we are gonna get better bass, that's what Apple is saying, and better vocals as well. Now, the bass was already really good. Now it is even better. And I'm so happy about that the audio quality is actually getting even better now. Now, one thing that did not come to the AirPods Pro 3 is lossless audio. The actual chip that is running it is still the H2 chip. That's better than AirPods Max, but we don't have any update there, and we're still on Bluetooth 5.3, even though the new iPhone 17s, they have Bluetooth 6. Now, I don't know why they decided to go with this, but that part of it has not changed, so no lossless audio. But one thing that did get even better is the battery life. Now, regardless, if you're gonna upgrade to the new AirPods, our sponsor ESR has you covered with their Cyber Flick Lock and Orbit hybrid magnetic cases that brings back wireless charging. The Cyber Flick Lock case has this satisfying click when you open and close the case that protects your AirPods from flying out if you accidentally drop them. On top of that, it supports MagSafe wireless charging even on AirPods that do not have the magnets built in. And with this carabiner, you can clip it to anything to keep them close. Next up is the Orbit hybrid magnetic case that has stronger magnets holding the lid that also keeps your AirPods from falling out. And the case itself has a shock absorbent outer case and a soft inner core that keeps your AirPods looking new. This case also has MagSafe built in with even stronger magnets for the best charging experience. So go ahead and check out ESR's AirPods case by using the links in the video description or the pinned comment below. We now have 8 hours of battery life in the earbuds themselves compared to 6 hours with the AirPods Pro 2, which was already better than the original AirPods Pro. Now, since these can be used as hearing aids, another cool thing is that we get up to 10 hours of using them as hearing aids, and that is 4 hours better than the AirPods Pro 2. So you can be using them for a lot of the day. And get this, even if you use the new optical ear sensors, which I'll talk about in a sec, your battery life is still better during a workout than AirPods Pro 2. Now, another thing I have to mention is battery degradation, because if you've had AirPods Pro 2 for 3 years or other AirPods for even longer, the battery life actually gets worse over time and you can't replace the batteries. So if your batteries are already worse, the battery life difference is gonna be huge. And now let's talk about some downsides, because the new case is actually different. And in regards to battery life, it now supports a total of 24 hours of battery life compared to 30, so that's the downgrade. And that goes back to the original AirPods Pro as far as the total capacity. Now, the case itself has changed. It is actually a little bit thicker, a little bit taller, a little bit longer, so the size is bigger, but it does weigh a little bit less. Now, on the inside of the case, we do have another change, and that is the new U2 chip for ultra wideband. You still have the Find Me functionality and all the cool features that came to AirPods Pro 2, but you can actually find your AirPods now at 1.5 times the distance, which is much more convenient. And now let's talk about the comfort, because the actual earbud itself has changed. And you can see that in the side-by-side shot. The shape is more of an oval itself, and Apple said they scanned over 10,000 different ears to optimize for comfort, and the earbud has actually changed. It's slightly longer and it weighs just a tiny bit more. But outside of just the shape that should work better for more people, they completely redesigned the silicone ear tips, which is so cool. Now they are a hybrid of what we had before, plus foam injected on the inside to make it more comfortable and to give you a better seal for higher audio quality and more noise cancellation reduction. So I'm guessing this has actually helped there. Now, I've purchased foam tips for my AirPods Pro. I liked some of the things, but also it's a little bit inconvenient. So it's nice to have the best of both worlds. And with that, they're also giving us an additional size. Now you get 5 sizes of ear tips with an extra small now. So if you had issues with fit or comfort or them slipping out, well, now might be the time to try the Pros again with this new third model. Now, another really cool update is the new IP57 rating. Now, they didn't go into detail other than the best water and dust resistance in any AirPods, but digging into it, IP54, like on all the previous AirPods, means that they are splash proof. So if you have some light rain or light splashing without a lot of force, they'll be okay. But the new AirPods Pro 3 can actually be submerged in 3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. I mean, that is a huge difference. So if you accidentally run it through the washer, your chances of it being safe is much better. Or if you drop it into a sink or somewhere else, you should be good, which is really nice. And now let's talk about one of the major brand new features, and that is heart rate tracking with the new AirPods Pro 3. 256 times a second, you have light that pulses and a little scanner that can read it, so you can track your heart rate, and because of that, you can use it for 50 different workouts, and it will track the amount of calories that you burned without needing an Apple Watch. Now, that seems weird for Apple. They want you to buy multiple devices, but that's so convenient. Pop them in, you have your phone put away, you're getting full tracking for workouts, and it's just a super cool feature to be able to have that built in. Now, they also have an on-device AI model that's taken that data to make that work, but with that, you can use it for the workout buddy, you can listen to that, but also a huge new feature is the live translation, and the demo was incredible. You put them in, you have a new gesture where you press on both of them, it automatically pops up, and then when you're listening to somebody say something in a different language, it will will automatically translate and you can just hear what they are saying. I mean, this is crazy futuristic stuff. Now, if they don't have anything, you know how to speak it, you could pull out your phone and it will actually write out what you're saying and then they can read it, or it can read it out loud to them. But of course, if they have another set, you can have a full-on conversation and both are just translating it to each person. This is gonna be great for traveling, great for, you know, any kind of use like that. I mean, I'm excited if I'm sitting somewhere, maybe at a restaurant or somewhere else, you know, just to hear what people are saying. Are they talking about me, the servers? You know, I think that's gonna be a really cool test. But there is one thing that you should know. This is actually gonna be coming to some older AirPods as long as you have a new iPhone with all the Apple Intelligence features. And thankfully, the price has not went up like some people were talking about. It's still $249. So should you buy them and should you upgrade? Well, I have to say that the prices on a lot of AirPods have went down. Even the AirPods Pro 2 have been available for some incredible prices. And because these ones are launching, you are gonna pay the full price tag. Now, I've already bought one, Ben has bought one, Vadim has bought one. We are all extremely excited for it. I actually sold my AirPods Pro 2 to my son because I knew these were coming out. My wife has AirPods Pro 2, and I think it is a really nice upgrade. If you have original AirPods, AirPods 2, AirPods 3, and you want to get AirPods Pro, I think it's a no-brainer. You should absolutely upgrade. Now, if you bought a set of AirPods 4, especially with the active noise cancellation, should you upgrade? Well, that is a little bit more difficult because the case is super nice and small. You have active noise cancellation. The sound quality is still good. You have the USB Type-C. But I think that the only people that should is if you know that you want to have earbuds that can actually seal into your ear, because if you want the best active noise cancellation in loud environments like an airplane, that really, really helps. Now, of course, you're gonna get a lot of the other upgrades, you're gonna get better sound quality. So if you're kind of on the fence, I say it probably is gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a while until we get new ones. Typically, it's every 3 years. Now, if you already have AirPods Pro, should you upgrade? Well, if you have the original AirPods Pro, I mean, the AirPods Pro 2 added so much new conveniences and features. And if you haven't bought those yet and you're thinking of upgrading, absolutely upgrade. And if you have AirPods Pro 2, should you upgrade then? Well, that makes it a little bit harder. If you're somebody like me who still had the Lightning ones, I think at that point, it might be more worth it, especially if you've had them for 3 years and you're suffering with worse battery life because of degradation. But if you bought AirPods Pro 2 recently, within the last year or so, you have the new USB Type-C ones, I still think you are probably still fine with that. Unless you don't use an Apple Watch, you want the heart rate tracking for workouts, or you really want the very best sound quality, very best active noise cancellation and transparency, then you might want to upgrade if you have the extra money. But that is where it's probably not worth upgrading yet and just using them and enjoying them because they are still very good. Now, we're gonna be making a bunch of more videos, so make sure you guys click that circle above to subscribe. Check out one of those videos right over there. This has been Max, and I'll see you in the next video.